let's go ahead and continue with part 2 of Montagraph versus Rekieta law. Again, this case is going to go to the Supreme Court. I just feel that it will. I know that it will, for sure. And the reason why is because this is a reputation of your global reputation. It sure is. It's not state against state, or is it? Well, a lot of people would believe that it's state against state. And once again, a potential criminal or potentially criminal, however you hell to say his name, his screen name, made some sort of statement that I shouldn't be making public statements that would deem him wrong. That's the way I took it. Well, that's just too bad, buddy. I've been quiet all this time. Now it's my turn to defend myself, my fantastic name. Yes. And I'm going to do it right now. And I'm going to show Sean and the entire class that you're wrong, Sean. Apparently, you know nothing about the case at all. Because now I'm going to show you the truth. I'm going to show you in writing, so you can get it through your head that the words coming out of your mouth is wrong. Okay? So pay attention, Sean. You're sitting there telling everybody that maybe I shouldn't be discussing this. Maybe I should talk to my counsel and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you're listed in the case, Sean, and you did a live stream on the topic. Maybe you should practice what you preach. Maybe you should have taken your own advice. So now you are going to get Learnzed. You got that? So pay attention, Sean. Are you ready? Here we go again. This is a tweet that was made from my October Reigns channel on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Now let's read it together, Sean, shall we? In this tweet that was made late this afternoon, like I said, it's on docket. Let me hold your electronic hand. Again, why is Colorado anti-SLAPP being used when Monty is in Illinois? Do chime in. You can get the exact information from the docket. So let me hold your electronic hand, Sean, and point it out that it would be 4/26/23. Now, what month would 4 be? Let's see, January, February, March. That would be April, Sean. April 26th of 2023. 23, that a year ago, almost. So let's read it together. This is signed by Mark J. Randazza. There's a signature right there, where he is acknowledging that I was in the state of Colorado. Okay? Let's go ahead and read it together, shall we? The court will recall the misrepresentation made in the complaint and amended complaint. Amended, that was, when you make things up there right on the second hand. In other words, when you're making your second, I guess, complaint, right? About Quest's state of residence. In response, Schneider responded, not by admitting or error or providing actual evidence to corroborate Schneider's claims that Quest was an Illinois resident, but rather attempted to downplay whether is either his knowing misrepresentation or lack of due diligence, and feigning surprise that the residence of the plaintiff could possibly be an issue in a case of involving multi-state parties. Here we go. This is the big factor here, Sean. See supplemental affidavit of David W. Schneider, filed February 22nd of 2023, No further misrepresentations shall be continuanced. Really? Now pay attention, Sean. You see that filed February 22nd of 2023? Well, once again, it's in writing on February 22nd, which would be more than a month before this was stated. So here's the problem you have, Sean. When somebody asked you if it would be defamation of me making these claims that the opposing party lied in court, this tweet here is really going to make you mad, because this document, once again, was provided by Mr. Randazza on the 22nd. Do you got that? Here, let's go ahead and read it together. Here we go. Here is the document. Let's go ahead and read it together. Let's do that. This is an excerpt from, pay attention, Sean. This tweet was made on the October Rains channel at 6 p.m. sharp, my time. The October Rains account is also mine on the Twitters. Here we go. Oh, look. I wonder what 3 appellate judges would do if they found out that the defendant's attorney knew that the plaintiff's domicile was located in Illinois at the time that the defamation per se occurred. Wow, that's a bold statement. To admitting laziness and running with the Colorado anti-SLAPP anyway. So let's go ahead and read what Mr. Randazza wrote himself. This was filed in the District Court of State of Minnesota on February the 22nd of 2023 at 11:53 a.m. Go look at the docket to verify. This is coming as an excerpt of that document. Now that such residency has become inconvenient, Quest claims that he is secretly living in Illinois. That's problematic for him. No, it's not. You know our position about the most significant relationship test. We believe that it still requires application of Colorado law. However, it might now require the application of Illinois law, which would require significant additional research and writing to address this issue, which would have been addressed had the initial or amended complaint been truthful. So what I'm stating here, Sean, is that Randazza believed that I was in Illinois. Do you know how I know that as a fact? Randazza believed for a fact that I was in Illinois. Do you know why he believed it? Because I signed an affidavit under oath stating that I was in Illinois, knowing that I could back it up. You got that? And how would I know for sure that Randazza believed that I really was in Illinois? Well, let me read it to you again. Let me read this part to you again. However, it might now require the application of Illinois law, which would require significant additional research and writing to address this issue. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear him burp out the state of Illinois at all? Not even once today at the appellate court? Not once. Well, why not? He stated on the 22nd of February of 2023 that I was in Illinois. That's his writing, not mine. Not my attorney's. That's Mr. Randazza's writing. He signed his name to it. He sure did. Matter of fact, in that document, he's trying to put the squeeze on my attorney for extortion. That extortion letter was put out there by my attorney complaining to the judge about it. Go check, Sean. See, that's the compounding factor here. He knew for a fact I really was in Illinois, and he knew I could back it up because you know what? My record and the October rains, that's the great October rains, will show you that my docs are 99.7% accurate. In other words, I'm not going to make a statement unless I can back it up. And I could back it up. Do you know I can prove that Randazza knew for a fact I was in Illinois? Why didn't he demand proof in writing? Why didn't he demand a prescription of medication that I was in Illinois? Why didn't he demand a hotel bill that I was in Illinois? Why didn't he demand some sort of medical emergency, anything that I was in Illinois, a bill, utility? Why didn't he demand it? Because he knew I had it. And he knew that if I presented it unequivocally, he could not bring the anti-SLAPP of Colorado to that damn appellate court or to any court. That's why he didn't ask for it. You got that? So here's the question, all you somebody lawyers out there, all the lawyers that are watching this case, why in the hell do you suppose he would even burp out a Colorado anti-SLAPP when he knew for a fact I was in Illinois? And he acknowledged it on February 22nd of 2023. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without stating the obvious, let's go ahead and look up a word and find out the definition. Seeing that this is class and all, let's go find out this word right here. Let's find out the meaning of this word. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the word perjury. Let's find out what it means. The offense of willfully telling an untruth in a court after have taken an oath or affirmation. So again, Sean, did you want to opine? Oh, please do. And while you're opining, you may want to go to the docket and read all of it. That was posted on February 22nd of 2023. That's almost, you know what? That's over a year ago. Imagine that. I just did. Now, what's going to do about it? Did you want to chime in on some sort of procedural, thing that I'm unaware of? Chime in, please chime in. Oh, I want you to. Any of your attorneys, would you like to chime in on this? What do you call this? You know, I'm being accused of forum shopping. No, sir. No, ma'am. No. Would also someone like to chime in on how is it that I filed a lawsuit myself against Mr. Morphonius in the state of Colorado, and he was in the Carolinas, and my judge told me that I had the wrong jurisdiction, that I need to bring my lawsuit to his state. Excuse me. The lawsuit that I filed against Mr. Morphonius was the exact reason that I'm filing against Rekieta, the exact reason. Because once again, Mr. Morphonius misspoke during a live stream. He sure the hell did. And I sued him for it. And he flew out to Colorado. He sure did. And the judge told me, oh, sorry, you're in the wrong jurisdiction. Mr. Morphonius has no dealings in Colorado at all. You have to take it to him. So let me ask you a question, peeps. If I can't take a lawsuit in my own jurisdiction, which I already did once, and I was told to go to their jurisdiction, but yet I take it to their jurisdiction, now I'm being told it's a wrong jurisdiction, how the hell does a guy defend himself? You know what comes to mind? Taking the law in your own hands. That's what comes to mind. Not with me, because I wouldn't do that. Of course not. But that's what comes to mind. Because if I can't sue somebody in my state, and then I can't sue them in their state, Where the hell does somebody go to get justice? Oh no, but don't want to discuss that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, every single time, I'm going to defend myself. I don't care who's going to be in my way. I'm going to defend myself, just like him now. I've been quiet this whole time. I've been quiet for over a year. I told Miss Montagraph tonight, you know what? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to defend myself. I sure am. And I don't care who's going to try to stop me. Nobody's going to stop me because I'm going to do it. I don't care if I got to set up a sat phone. I'm going to do it. All I'm just trying to say is I can't imagine what these judges would do if they found out that Randazza lied to them right in their face. He didn't mention Illinois, not once. Not once. He's so concerned where my domicile is. He knew it was in Illinois. He sure did. That's why he didn't ask for any proof, because he believed I really was. And I really was. Yep. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's my presentation right there. That's all I got to say. So, hey, shop the truth, buddy. Yeah, shop the truth. I'm confident that my team will prevail. And I think Mr. Bowman did a fantastic job. I saw a lot of people out there were running their mouths about him. But I think he did a great job because he was very careful and he took his time when he answered those questions. He just wasn't right out the gate. He took his time. He thought about the question as he heard it, and he responded. He responded to the best of his knowledge. I really believe he did the best of his ability under the circumstances. If you don't think so, that's your problem, not my problem. The decision has not been made, but we're going forward regardless. I don't care, buddy. I don't care. Because here's the facts of the matter. The other team has admitted what they said. So while they're trying to get out of it on some sort of cockamamie freaking technicality. You want to chime in on that? When it's the wrong state. So talk about form shopping. It appears that Mr. Randazza is the one shopping, not me. I signed an affidavit. I sure the hell did, and signed my name to it back in 2023. So apparently Mr. Randazza didn't get the memo, or he overlooked it. No, he didn't, because he's in writing acknowledging it himself. That is all. I'm Montagraph, and if you can't speak freely, you're simply not free. Goodbye.